First of all, now that it's here, what's it feel like to be staying home for the tournament?
It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. We got to go over that. This is the only time that it's going to be in Louisville. The ACC tournament is going to be in Louisville, so we're excited. That a bunch of our family can come watch, and a lot of fans can come out. So, hopefully we get a good crowd Thursday and Friday night. But we're excited for it.
Seem a little bit different, coming in and seeing somebody else out on your field.
It is a little different. When I came in today, I saw Florida State out there. I was like, what in the world? But no, it's cool that these teams get to experience, the city of Louisville and get to come here. It's a great city, and like I said, it's cool that they get to experience it. The ACC tournament should be awesome, and I'm excited for it.
Does the mindset change a little bit now that you flip the calendar to the postseason?
I don't think so. We talk a lot about playing great baseball all the way through the season. And it's hard to just go to the postseason and just flip a switch, say, okay, now we're going to play good baseball. And, I don't think that's the case for us. I think that, obviously we played against Florida State and we didn't play great, but we know what we had to do. But you can't just go into the postseason thinking we're going to flip the switch now, we're going to play good baseball now. It starts, at the beginning of the season, it starts out the middle, and it continues. So we're excited for this opportunity to play in the ACC tournament here in Louisville, but we're going to focus on Notre Dame on Thursday and hopefully get after it.
You guys have dropped 3 in a row. Was there any concern about that going into this, or have you just thought, hey, that's baseball, ups and downs?
I don't think there's any concern at all. I think that we were ready to play on Sunday or Saturday against Florida State. Obviously, we got rained out. But we're getting closer. We didn't play great at Clemson on Sunday. We didn't play great at IU. Like you said, we dropped 3 straight. But, we could have lost a lot more games this year. But we decided to bounce back and battle back in those late innings. And, we're a great team. We have a lot of confidence in our pitching staff, a lot of confidence in our lineup. And, losses happen. It's inevitable in baseball. You're going to have mistakes. You're going to have mishaps. But, that's the beauty of the game. You get to come out tomorrow and play the game.
You said on Saturday, this is something that, maybe you can learn from the experience of this. What did you take from those three losses?
I think that you just can't take anything for granted. I write on all my game hats, hashtag take nothing for granted, because, tomorrow it could be over with. And now it's that time of the year where it could be over. So we're going to play every game like it's our last and hopefully go out and get this thing done here in Louisville.
Drew, in the last week, you guys have experienced, like Dan says, never high, never low, that kind of stuff. But you went from 15 games and playing maybe the hottest team in the country to 4 games when you've, I think, 12 errors and that kind of stuff. How does he do it to keep you on that even keel?
He instills in us, like, you don't get too high and don't get too low, like you said. It's just about going out each and every day, getting better, working on what you can do, and controlling what you can control. I think that's the big part of it. Not trying to do too much at times. We have a guest speaker a lot, Dr. Kevin Elko. He comes in, and one of his sayings is see a little, see a lot. And it kind of just talks about, don't try to do too much. Don't, you're down 1 in the 9th and you got bases loaded. Don't try to hit a game-winning grand slam. Try to go up, get the next guy up, move the ball. Do the little things. And I think that's really helped us throughout the year, and it's kind of become a part of us as a team. And I think that's really, really helped us be the team that we are.
Now that the tournament is here, how much, looking back, do you think that game at Slugger Field with Northern Kentucky helped to kind of take some of the new stadium feel off of getting down there later this week?
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful field. We're excited to get there and play there. It's a fun place to play at. We had a lot of fans there, and I think that our guys realize that this place is going to be packed and jumping on Thursday and Friday. So we're excited. We're ready to go. Obviously playing there helped a little bit, but it's just like going into Clemson or North Carolina State where you haven't been there before. It's just another ballpark to play at, and like I said, we're excited.
You had a solid game there. What do you like about that ballpark as a batter?
The wind howls out to center field and left field. No, I think it's got a little bit to do with the river effect. Just the wind's always blowing out. So it's a nice place to play, especially when you're a hitter that can get the ball up in the air. But obviously the goal isn't to hit home run after home run. It's to help the team win in any way you can. So, like I said, it's going to be a fun experience. We're excited that the tournament's in Louisville, and I know that our guys are ready to go.
For you, what's this?
Just two more guys, and I got to get home.
What's this year been like for you? I mean, everybody knew you were a solid, good, very good player, but to take that that jump for you, and now the draft talk and all that, how do you put that aside, and what's the year been like?
Yeah, it's been a little up and down. I texted Nick Solak at the beginning of the year. I said, "Hey man, how'd you deal with the draft stuff last year? How'd you deal with it all?" And we texted back and forth and just had a little conversation about it. I just tried to find something that that kind of took my mind off of it. I like to read, and just kind of get away from the social media world and the draft aspect of everything. Obviously, you got the hype around Brendan, who's going to be, could potentially be the number 1 overall pick, and I think that's helped me a lot with the attention surrounding him. It's kind of let me, slide under the spotlight a little bit. But it's baseball. You can't try to do too much. It's just a game, and I try to play the game with a lot of confidence, a lot of fun, and I think that's helped me a lot. It's just trying to be a kid and play the game.
Drew, you saying the wind blows out? What do you? You know baseball way better than we do. So, how much further do you think it pushes out there in Slugger versus here?
It just depends on when you get the ball up in the air. Here, the wind can blow every which way. It depends on the weather. Depends on, if it's rainy, it's going to blow to right field and blow straight in from center here. If it's hot and sunny, it's going to blow straight out the left. So it just depends. If you get the ball up in the air, the ball's going to go. So it just, like I said, you don't try to do too much, but I'm going to try to get the ball up in the air at Slugger and see where it goes. So,
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.